Latino voters are feeling utterly betrayed by Donald Trump. Well, we told you so. We're hearing stories like this of a MAGA dad sending a text message to his daughter saying, "Hi, sweetie, keep a pic of your passport in your phone." And this lady goes, "A text I got from my dad today. He's a Latino who voted for Trump. I'm just numb at this point. I really tried to tell him." We're hearing stories like this. "I'm laughing at my Latino dad who voted for Trump. You guys, LMAO, this feels so good. I told my dad if Trump gets into office, his family is going to be affected by it too. His family is at risk of getting deported. But when I told him that, he said I'm dumb and that he wasn't true at all because his family came in legally. Now, guess what? They are saying that the countries Cuba, Venezuela, Nicaragua, Haiti that were allowed in the U.S. through the Biden humanitarian parole program are at risk of being deported too, even though they technically came in legally. It's just that most don't have their resident card yet, which can take years, by the way, and this makes them at risk of being deported or detained. Also, ICE is even trying to detain immigrants who are legal. My dad, since he became an American citizen, thought he was safe. Ha ha ha. No, sweetheart, you're still not white. This feels amazing because he thought this would never happen. I warned them. This is what happens when you backstab La Raza, Latinos for Trump, more like Latinos for discrimination. And we're seeing even within MAGA, a lot of the white MAGA members are trying to get ICE to deport Hispanic MAGA members and just Hispanic people in general. This was a major story that was just reported on. This is in the New York Post. Texas teacher invites ICE to raid his school. Quote, "I have many students who don't even speak English. Y'all should come to Fort Worth, Texas to Northside High School. I have many students who don't even speak English, and they are in the 10th to 11th grade. They have to communicate through their iPhone translator with me." And he says basically the United States government should totally overhaul our school system in Texas as well. This video right here went viral of a Latino woman who voted for Donald Trump breaking down. She says, "Now I'm so scared. Why did you do this to me? God, please protect us. God, protect me, please." Here, watch this.
That we voted for Trump. We trust him with the word that he promised us Latinos. This is crazy that starting next week, multiple cities will be hitting immigration. That is so crazy that multiple people are scared to go to work. Where I work at, a lot of Latinos did not go to work, and that's crazy because we have a living too. I hate that I voted for him. Now I'm so scared for my family and your family. Y'all, we need to come together and do something about this.
Well, I can't speak for God, but I can show you a video clip of Donald Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, who says that they're going into elementary schools, they're going into middle schools. He says because there are a lot of MS-13 members in elementary schools, specifically many of them, he says, are in these elementary schools. And again, they're using criminals and terrorists as pretext. Criminals and terrorists were never allowed to be here. The Biden administration was very strong on that. Biden's border policies actually led to the least crossings since April of 2020 when Trump was in office. The reason why it was low when Trump was in office was because Trump mishandled COVID. So Biden got it lower than that. There was no chaos with trade wars and tariffs. Things were normal, not chaotic and utterly just disastrous as they are now. But here's what Tom Homan has to say. Play this clip.
To avoid arrest, what criminals are hiding in schools?
Look,
middle schools, elementary schools. You going to go into those?
How many MS-13 members are the age of 14 to 17? Many of them. So, look, if it's a national security threat, public safety threat, and what you need to understand is a case by case. Name another agency, another law enforcement agency that has those type of requirements that they can't walk into a school or a doctor's office or on a medical campus. No other agencies have those standards. These are well-trained officers with a lot of discretion, and when it comes to sensitive location, there's still going to be supervised review. So it's not like it's an open issue, but ICE officers should have discretion to decide if a national security threat or a public safety threat in one of these facilities, then there should be an option for them to make the arrest.
But someday you could go into those schools and grab people who are just in the country illegally.
On a case-by-case basis, depending who they are, what the circumstances are.
We've all been there, scrambling for that last-minute gift that doesn't feel like a last-minute afterthought. Well, here's your solution: Trade Coffee. With Trade, you can send a personalized coffee subscription directly to someone's inbox within minutes. It's fast, easy, and guaranteed to impress. Honestly, no other gift gives them something to look forward to every single morning, and I know personally because I look forward to my Trade coffee every single morning. And here's the best part: a Trade subscription is not just coffee, it's an experience. Every month, they'll get freshly roasted coffee, perfectly matched to their tastes, from one of the top small batch roasters in the entire country. It's like gifting them a personal tour of the best coffee shops across the US without ever leaving home. From light and bright to dark and bold, Trade has options for every coffee lover. Now, let me tell you about my own experience with Trade. I've tried roasters like Equator Coffee and Steady State from Trade, and the quality is unbelievable. The beans are roasted just days before they arrive to my door, so much fresher than anything I would grab at the store. And the variety, it is like a new adventure every shipment, plus the convenience is unbeatable. No more overspending at the coffee shop, settling for something less than amazing, or worrying that you forgot to add coffee to your last grocery list. And let's talk about gifting. A Trade subscription is the perfect practical yet personal gift. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Literally every day when they brew their coffee, they will think of you. Whether they're a casual coffee drinker or a full-on coffee enthusiast like me, Trade makes it simple to gift something they'll love. And you know, as the resident coffee geek here at Meidas, I would not give my stamp of approval to just any coffee subscription service. Ready to cross that last gift off your list? Trade is offering their best savings of the year on gift subscriptions right now. Head to drinktrade.com/Meidas to send a personalized coffee subscription in minutes. That's drinktrade.com/MEIDAS. Don't miss out.
And as I think about what the borders are, Tom Homan has to say, I'm always reminded of clips like this Latino voter who voted for Trump, but says that he was really against Trump's immigrant policy and his policy of mass deportation, but he just liked him, and so that's why he wanted to vote for him. Here, play this clip.
You don't support the anti-immigrant rhetoric.
I'm not support the anti-immigrant action.
Do you support his mass deportations?
No, it's not human.
Are you afraid that you could be deported in this mass deportation?
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
Well, all of this is going on to what's Donald Trump doing? Trump was golfing and selling meme coins, making posts like this one of a sandstorm sweeping over a city with the $ Trump, which is the ticker to his meme coin, which, by the way, is crashing down about 60% over the past 70 days or so. I'll show you this clip right here. This is from Sherry. This video is going viral. This is her message for the Cubans in Miami who are now being targeted as well by ICE-related raids and by Donald Trump's policies. Here, let's play this clip.
Hey, I just stopped by to check on y'all. What y'all doing? My Cubans and Venezuelans, especially y'all in Miami. I voted for Donald Trump. What y'all doing? I know y'all having a good day, right? Because you saw what I saw. Yes, you guys saw exactly what I saw. That executive order. Yes. No longer a pathway to citizenship. Bye-bye. He rolled it back. He took it. He used you guys. You guys were a pawn. He played you guys. You guys are not one of them. You thought that you were elevated and you were better than every other minority groups. Especially you Cubans in Miami. I've been around you guys. I know you guys get down.
Here's a report also talking about some of these workplace raids that have begun. None of these people are the criminals or the terrorists. Here, play this clip.
ICE walked in like it was their empire's own conquered land. They were heavily armed. There was no prior announcement. They were blocking off entrances and exits. They were scrambling up delivery ramps. They were banging down bathroom doors to make sure no one was hiding inside. They did all of this without being unable to produce a single name or a single warrant.
According to the mayor, a number of undocumented individuals were detained, as well as a U.S. citizen, a veteran of the military who was pressed about his military documents.
The very image of seeing migrants walk into those planes, that is something that's part of this shock and awe strategy. They're also doing a lot of collateral arrests. So if they find people in the middle of their operations who are not considered criminals, but they are undocumented immigrants, they are arresting them as well.
Well, we tried to warn these Latino voters for Trump. Again, F around and find out videos are a very difficult thing because I hate seeing people suffering, even if they voted for Trump. We're all suffering now under Donald Trump is the reality. But you need to take a hard look in the mirror at what you did, what you enabled by voting for this sicko, by putting in this authoritarian regime that hates you. And now the rest of us have to deal with this because you made a horrible decision for the rest of us. And so it's shameful that you would do such a thing and support such an idiot, criminal, felon, sexual assaulter in Donald Trump. Anyway, hit subscribe. Let's get to 4 million subscribers. Thank you for watching.
Love this video? Make sure you stay up to date on the latest breaking news and all things Meidas by signing up to the MeidasTouch newsletter at MeidasTouch.com/newsletter.